phenomenal afternoon. Alright, so I'll make this real quick. I ain't got no sunlight over here, so I'm looking like a real alien right now, and it's all good. I decided, when my days off, when I don't have appointments, have clients, I don't be feeling like doing a whole bunch of, makeup and lashes and all that. I be, keeping it real regular, chilling. So I have been wanting to take some sort of classes here lately. I've been thinking about it, but as far as having the time and money to pay for school and all that type of stuff, it hasn't been there yet like that. But that doesn't stop me from learning something that I want to learn. It never has, and it's not going to start now. But get your attitude of gratitude journal, where we like to make it make sense. Mine is a little marked up because I've had it for quite some time. But, I want to show people who be thinking I'm a child, and what I do as far as hair, is like childish, and I'm playing in people's hair. Like I actually had somebody tell me, I was like, oh, she don't know, but I let her be great. It's okay. I got real bills, real grown people bills, okay? And I have for all my adult life, So I wanted to start there. All right, so with my trip to the library, I just checked these books out, and I'm excited to crack them open and see what they got for me. So I said I wanted to find a book on the subject of like business law, and the government section caught my attention. So I found this book. It's called Common Sense and Selected Works of Thomas Paine. If you look at the fine print, it says society, freedom, religion, liberty, independence, and opportunity. I just realized my volume was all the way down, so I hope, the beginning part you heard me, because I know it's cards and stuff out here too. So either way, I'm just sharing my trip to the library, the books that I checked out that I'm going to be studying here. Common Sense, Society, Freedom, Religion, Liberty, Independence, and Opportunity. Common sense will tell us that the power which hath endeavored to subdue us is of all others the most improper to defend us. A government of our own is our natural right. That's what the back says. I read a page that I was like, the terminology, the lingo was on my level of comprehension. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and get this one. I've also been fascinated with, everybody knows the brain and the mind, mental development type of stuff ever since, my auto collision well over a decade ago, in which, altered how I thought, my level of awareness, mind-body connection, that type of stuff. So I decided I wanted to get a book on anatomy, not just the brain. But in my search of finding a book on the anatomy, I found this one, The Body by Bill Bryson, one of the finest literary practitioners by any standard around today. And that was, what The Guardian said. Okay. So, a guide for occupants. It's a nice thick one. But again, I read like a couple paragraphs that made me say, okay, let me see what this is about. We're going to go over the table of contents. What we're going to find in here. How to build a human, the outside skin and hair, microbial you, the brain, the head, down the hatch, the mouth and throat, the heart and blood, the chemistry department, in the dissecting room, the skeleton, on the move by idealism and exercise, equilibrium, the immune system, deep breath, the lungs and breathing, food, glorious food, the guts, sleep, Into the nether regions, in the beginning, conception and birth, nerves and pain, when things go wrong, diseases, when things go very wrong, cancer, medicine, good and bad. Okay, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing all that this one has to offer me. And near that one, I came across the Book of Minds. You know, even though I got, a couple of brain mind books, at home and at work on my bookshelves, this one just caught my attention. How to Understand Ourselves and Other Beings, From Animals to AI to Aliens, by Philip Ball. Okay. Got some good reviews on the back too. Okay, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And I spent a lot of time on the internet building Experience Black International at marissablack.com, building and designing it, as well as the Empress Black Network at empressblack.com. So I said, cybersecurity, I've been having issues here lately. And, I want to make sure that if I'm going to be building a system, that I can make sure that I'm protecting it and, my members, my subscribers, my customers and clients, all that type of stuff. So I was like, I wanted to take a class, an actual class on cybersecurity. But like I said, I don't got time. So cyberphobia is identity, trust, security, and the internet. Okay, so this one stuck out to me. A remarkably clear, comprehensive, and lucid exposition of the growing range of threats that challenge trust in the internet. An indispensable roadmap to regaining control of our online security. Okay, that was a review from Michael, former U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security. Okay, so Michael from Homeland Security feels as though this is the one, then, let me see what he's talking about. And, divine timing and just alignment, all that stuff is so interesting, because literally while I was, picking up those books, looking at this one, or this category, this section, the good brother, Shabazz the OG, made a post at the same time about, the law, and how situations are handled, with law enforcement, and how there's room for them to be handled better than they've been. So this book, while I was literally listening to his post, this one showed up as like, pick me. And it's called To Protect and Serve, How to Fix America's Police, by Norm Stamper, the author of Breaking Rank. Stamper is an advocate for the kind of social justice that Bobby Kennedy would have loved. A cop with guts enough to admit his own mistakes, learn from them, and remain a voice for changing the institution that both made and broke him. Seattle Weekly. Okay. And it says current events on the top. So, yeah, again, I open up on 221, and it says, female officers are proven to be as competent as their male counterparts. Female officers are less likely to use excessive force. Interesting. Female officers implement community-oriented policing. More female officers will improve law enforcement's response to violence against women. Increasing the presence of female officers reduces problems of sex discrimination and harassment within a law enforcement agency. The presence of women can bring about beneficial changes in policy for all officers. And then chapter 13 is compassionate cops. So, if you don't see me, doing my usual on the internet like that, I'm studying, okay? I'm reading, I'm studying, expanding my mind, you know, making myself more valuable to the marketplace, because I work. I work hard, you know, outside of cooking and cleaning and, you know, taking care of my temple, you know, through fitness and meal prepping and that type of stuff that is time consuming, you know. But I don't complain. I just get it done. You know, people think because I don't got no kids, my life is just so easy. No, honey. This is 37 with no kids on a Tuesday that I don't have any clients on my schedule. So I'm just enjoying a day, you know, at the library. All right. All right. Till next time. Peace and love.